They ask me why I'm a Rasta man, and I'll tell you, let me tell you if I can. Well, I remember Africa in my heart and my mind. I remember Africa. I know I'm not blind. When I was young, I saw so many things, and I do remember a better life that I do to think about. Fruit on the trees growing wild everywhere, and everywhere I saw things that it could be eaten. And then I got to experience the vibes where I now live, and I've got to try to survive. There's nothing here for me, and I do not feel free. I'm living in captivity, and this is just where it has been. Even every time you look and look around, there's things that I see that surely can be found. The reason why I'm the way I am is because I remember Africa. Most people, I was a very young child, and I remember thinking about how someplace really nice and trees growing and plants and wild animals running, and I was there, and I could feel myself there at 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. And then when my dad explained to me that we were people that were captured from a place and brought to this country, and that we came from Africa, I made every attempt that I could make to get myself to try to go somewhere, but it seemed as if it wasn't going to happen. I really want to go to Africa one day. I really desire to see what it is that runs through my blood. So, and you have a lot of brothers and sisters out there that are confused. They don't know the truth because they've been walking around even saying that African Americans don't have any African blood in them. And I've taken DNA tests already, and I've already found that I have more than one tribe of people connected to my bloodline, and it's a larger amount of African than there is anything else. So I can say this: stop making false information and check yourself 100% to find out what you are. Because if you sit back and let a bunch of idiots determine your life, and they're only on YouTube a lot of the time, you already giving up on your own self. I mean, go take the DNA test. It doesn't really make a difference. It comes out what it comes out. That's what it is. But assuredly, as you walking on this planet, you have some kind of a DNA. White, black, Chinese, Indians, and African people. Everybody has a connection to somebody or something. But I wanted to get myself so I can find out who I am. And I know the history of our planet since we've been living here, all the way on to understanding that there's Moors, and the Moors went and got Europe together, and when Europe got together, Europe turned on them and ran them out. So my history stands that my family was in Africa and also in Ireland. The black men that went to Ireland, the black people that went to Ireland and tried to clean it up, and got ran out because there's a castle in Ireland they call Castle McLean, which is connected to our ancestry. Not people scream and say, "Oh, everybody's claiming to be Irish," but Irish wasn't always white people. So you can't always just look at it as someone saying that they're Irish and expecting them to be a little blonde hair, blue eye guy. That's not always true. Sometimes you got Irish people that are black. The Highlanders. You know what that real story was about? Because you seen a man stand and live for over 75, 80 years and don't really change. Who does that? What kind of a man would you know on this planet that can look young and be old. See, that story about Highlander, the only way they could stop the Highlander from living was to cut off his head. Well, I have a whole bunch of friends, and some of my friends are over 80 and 90 years old, and they're still strong and healthy, and they're still moving around. So I know that it's possible for a man to live to be 80 and look like he's maybe 45, 50, 55 maybe. It's not impossible for that to happen. I've seen it. So, this is Ras Robbie, and I explained the reason why I'm a Rasta man. I definitely do have a memory deep inside of myself from a child about a place that was better. And it could have been some other planet too, but we're not going to sit back and question that. It's just a memory of something that was in my mind from a child, and it makes me understand it by looking even at myself that we're related to the Ancient of Days. It's not just a condition that somebody made up. It's a serious thing, man. We're definitely the children of Israel. We're definitely the children of the Lion of Judah. We're definitely those people, because it's just something you gotta look and see. You know what I mean? So, brothers and sisters, have a good day. And Yah, however you want to call it, may the Most High be good to you. And if you're being bad, the Most High is not going to be good to you. So just erase that from your mind. So try to be bad, the best you can. Peace.